Hi, this is John Griffin. I'm the founding member of the John Maxwell team, and I'm joined here today by internet pioneer and best-selling author Tim Sanders. And he's joining me today to talk for just a few minutes about an upcoming event called L2 Learn Lead, where he'll be joined on stage with John Maxwell and Linda Kaplan-Thaler. Now, Tim is the author of the popular book, Love is the Killer App, and its follow-on, The Likability Factor. And his latest book is Today We Are Rich, and it shows teams how to instill a solutions-oriented and promise-keeping culture of highly confident and innovative people. And so, Tim, I just want to thank you for joining me today on this call.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Excellent. Well, Tim, let's just jump right in. You're going to be sharing the stage with John Maxwell and Linda Kaplan-Thaler. So what are you most excited about for this event?
You know, I'm excited to see the three of us come together and hopefully make a real big difference in the lives of the people that have taken the time and invested the money into attending this program. Linda and John absolutely rock, both in their perspective as well as the practices they often prescribe. I go way back with J-Max. I mean, he and I go back to Catalyst 2003 when I first met him, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be a part of this event. I'm in particular interested myself in what I'm going to learn from those two resources, and I'm just excited to share some of my new insights around the concept of creativity, especially in the sales and deal-making process.
That's good. I'm looking forward to that too. Well, Tim, what would you say, for somebody that's thinking about coming to this event, why should they attend this event?
Learners are leaders. People that spend the time to invest time and energy into learning from experts in particular areas in an event like this that has a structured curriculum, they simply do a better job the next day. Stanley Marcus Jr., one of my mentors, son of the founder of Neiman Marcus, he asked me once, why do people think that as they get older, they don't need to learn anymore? We just stop after college. It is in fact the case that as we grow older, more responsible for greater outcomes, that is when we need to learn the most. My question really is this: what else could you be doing this coming Friday that would improve your performance and your confidence and your ability to lead other than attending and watching L2?
Nice. That's good. Thank you. That gives a lot of power and opportunities for us to even have them invite their friends now that they see the light. That's a powerful.
What a tremendous return on investment. I mean, one of the greatest gifts we can give people is knowledge. That's something I talked about in my first book. It is the foundation to powerful relationships at work. I have made a habit out of reading a book, marking it up, giving it as a gift, and passing along knowledge. This event, L2, is an opportunity for people to package books and books and books and books worth of ideas into a multi-hour experience, and to deliver that without having to get on a plane or a train or even an automobile to some folks here, but going to a downlink location. So, in this situation, if I thought I could learn something from it, I would grab a few customers and bring them too. It's a wonderful way to develop customer relationships. If I thought I could learn something from it, I would grab a few high potential people that work at my office and bring them to this event as well. I think it's a wonderful way for us to build relationships and build value inside our enterprise or inside our local market.
Right on. Thank you, Tim. Well, what should they expect from attending your session or hearing your session?
I'm going to talk about the art of modern leadership, because modern leadership requires as much art as it does science. In the past, we did business in a very simple world: pre-globalism, pre-internet, pre-appification, where everything that doesn't move gets turned into an app and becomes obsolete as an object. The world we live in today is incredibly complicated, and in a complicated world, the artist solves the problem. The artist paints the picture. The artist finds the way. They solve the blank canvas. I want to talk about how modern leadership requires lifestyle design, creative thinking, and relationship-oriented leadership. And that's what I'm going to focus on. As a matter of fact, just to give you guys a sneak peek on what I might talk about, if I were to boil it down into 3 words, it's right behind me on this whiteboard. You see this whiteboard? Zero in on this. Lead, learn, and love.
Nice.
You know, if your company, if your organization has a problem, you got this, leaders. You have to step up and lead your team. But the only way to be that leader is to learn something new every day. Every year, a leader should add something to their resume that signals that they've made another step in their career. They've made another step deeper into a winning perspective. And we cannot lead people that we do not love. This is not a new idea, but it's certainly one I've refined over the last dozen years or so in the corporate lecture circuit. I believe, John, that we should consider the people we do business with our family now, in the moment, and not 30 years from now upon reflection and retirement. Now, people ask me all the time, Tim, how do you balance that? I mean, you know, if you treat people like family at work, then you're going to make concessions. You're going to let them off the hook. You're not going to be good at enforcing the rules of the business. But that's not true where I was raised. Where I was raised, that's something that happens in friendships. And I'm not advocating friendships. I'm advocating family at work. Your mom did not let you off the hook, I bet. I bet your dad held you accountable to excellence. And that's what I'm talking about when I say leading people from a heart of love. They are our sons and daughters. They are our brothers and sisters. And when we hold them to that level of accountability, we can truly take them to where we have a vision they need to go.
That's good. That's so good that we might have to change the name of the event to L3.
L3, yeah, that's right. Lead, learn, and love. Exactly. We'll talk to J-Max about that when we're on the ground in Atlanta.
Exactly.
You know, he's a flexible soul.
That's good. Well, Tim, thank you so much. And we want to make sure that everyone, you have our permission to join this event. There's still time. There's still room. Make sure you plug into your local event or attend live right there in Atlanta, Georgia. So with that, Tim, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.